So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
The batter number 3, second baseman John Medley.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. And this is wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1 and 2.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Right there, Murphy at second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down. 8th inning here from our nation's capital. Homestanding Nationals lead this one as you get a look at the line score. Bennett Rosales is on to pitch out. 6-1 the final tally today. Gio Gonzalez earned his 5th. Sun starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's the first game in the month of June between the Colorado Rockies and the Cincinnati Reds. 2 of the best bats in the business go at it. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Now it'll be the Reds' turn, no score. Into the box, John Medley. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip, a little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad, better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit.
Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further. So stepping in, Pedro Cordero, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A man on third with two down. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball two. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Parra will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. We'll go now to the top of the third. Colorado's out in front, 2-1. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Leading off
for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, a diving stop. To first. He beat it out. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. Digging in to try it again, John Medley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Again, a 1-2. In the air, out to right. Moreland over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, John Medley, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Medley.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
From the stretch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dahl going back on it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? John Medley. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. Ball one.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first in time, one away. Digging in and looking for more, David Dahl. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the throw on to first, 2 gone.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Rockies get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Jordan Lyles earns his 3rd win of the year. Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003. Great American. Standing in, John Medley. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. These Rockies, Harold, they've been playing some pretty good baseball. 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get to 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Cincinnati for Major League Baseball on the show from Great American Ballpark. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ian Desmond. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. This one's down to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. In is Gerardo Parra. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Gerardo Parra.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tony Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cruz.
On the ground, softly towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in once again, John Medley comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
John Medley.
Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Gonzalez, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. John Medley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Medley.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Valaika ranging into the outfield. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In is Gerardo Parra. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit out towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Stepping in, Pat Valaika. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Pat Valaika.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Medley is right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now at the plate, John Medley. They'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set, and the pitch. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Here comes the tying run home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
Well, Matt, he drives in the tying run at the bottom of the 9th. Nothing like that. You can try to match it in practice. You can't do it in the game because of this. Listen to this crowd. They're going crazy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Cordero. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Lifted in the air out to center field. Patterson has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
6-3 the final score today. Adam Ottavino gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, the third and final. Brendan Finnegan, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box now, Trevor Story. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Rockies strand one, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Now to the plate, John Medley. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Medley.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Dahl, and a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
At the plate, Joey Votto. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. These Rockies, Harold, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
Hey, that's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit in the air for a sacrifice fly.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Blackman has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You always have to look out for a guy like Joey Votto. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
So coming to the plate, Adam Duvall. He's currently tied for 2nd place on the team in home runs. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
with the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Summersgill's a little notorious for having a wide zone. Really frustrating for hitters. I saw one guy turn around at him one day.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that left. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
DJ LeMahieu.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Medley is there. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rockies are out in front, 1-0. Striding in, John Medley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Medley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The 0-1. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman Nolan Arenado.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. That'll bring up Tony Walters. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Tony Walters.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready once again, John Medley. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Medley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready on 1-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now in the box, John Medley.
Number 3, second baseman John Medley.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over. Runner back safely. And there's ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's a look over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? LeMahieu. The relay on to first. The double play and the side. Stepping into the box, Charlie Blackmon. His career numbers in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
That ball is above the zone. He got his hands on top of it. The old tomahawk. They got a base hit.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had...